Hello there. This is Earl Beriso from BSMT2 Charlie, and right now I'm making a reaction video based on two videos presented in our personnel management subject in our second year here in the academy. So please stay tuned. Enjoy. So to summarize the first video, it talks about how can you make the recruitment process much easier in a campus, or as it was stated in the video, in the University of California, Riverside. But it can be used in other types of recruitments too, like in job recruitments or here in our school. By the same system, we can use it to promote our clubs when the fourth batch and the fifth batch of our academy comes in. In the beginning of the video, I talked about the planning stage of the recruitment process. So it says that you should be able to identify yourself or your group in order for you to be able to identify those who would like to join, such as what makes your club interesting and what made you be recruited in that group specifically. So you have to think on that in order for you to identify the strong points where you can garner more members for the club. Another point is that you should be able to use social media and the flyers or the bulletin boards around the campus or around the vicinity where you're trying to recruit people. So that's one. And the most striking point that I was able to garner in the first video is that you should be able to identify those who you're trying to recruit. First is the always joiners. You should be just get their names, their information, and move on because you don't have to spend too much time on them. The never joiners, same as the first one, you don't have to spend any much time at all. You just have to ask if they would like to join, and if not, move on. And this is where it gets interesting, the maybe joiners. So here you would have to use your talent, your knowledge, and your skills in recruiting people, and you also have to be engaging and fun in order for them to be encouraged to join your club. And that's it for the first video. The second video, however, talks about 10 different types of recruitment techniques or recruitment processes. The first is the job posting or posting posters on post offices and city halls. The second is personal, where you can meet those recruits face to face. And the third is including them in newspapers. The fourth is journals. The fifth is mails or emails, using social media to try to recruit people. The sixth is the institutional, or using agencies to look for people. You can use these agencies for people to go to their websites rather than looking for the jobs themselves. The internship, the headhunting, or using third party, which will handle the contract and the recruitment process itself. And the last one is the non-competitive or one-day hiring. For my thoughts on the videos themselves, I think the first one was very informative, although it was not in general. What I mean by that is that it is used for recruitment in clubs in a certain campus in America. So I was less inclined in listening or taking the information so that I could learn. So that's my thoughts on the first video. However, for the second video, I think it is very informative, very concise, which means brief and to the point. And I think I've learned because I was able to know 10 different types of recruitment processes in just under 3 minutes. So good. And finally, what I've learned about recruitment processes or recruitment techniques in this is that it doesn't have to be how many you use in a recruitment process. It's about how you use them in combination with each other. For example, the best for the short span of time that I've watched the video, I think the best combinations is this. I would go with institutional or agencies I can go with agencies, since people usually go for agencies when they try to find a job, or a high paying job, or a quality job. And next is using email. And finally, you can have the personal or face-to-face recruitment process. For me, that is the best way to recruit people, since you will have to interview them, you will have to know what they're capable of. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching.